Good morning and welcome to another SharpFit TV. An absolutely fantastic day. And the stars out at the moment are amazing. It's just like a pincushion of a million tiny white dots. It looks absolutely fabulous at the moment. And there you go. That's the alarm to tell me we're going to be starting this right now. I don't know why I have that every day. But anyway, I do. I think it can make it work. And it actually brings us on to a nice little thing because, if it's not in the diary, it doesn't get done, right? You've got to make sure when you want to get things going and get things done, you schedule things in, because one of the things I find with busy business owners is that one of the key and critical things that they don't believe they have is enough time. And time is kind of one of those kind of major things that they kind of dragged in one direction or dragged in another direction. They're kind of having to do things for clients, things to work on the business. Then they've also got the home life and things as well. So their own health, their own fitness, etc., sometimes takes a back seat just simply because they feel like they don't have the time. Now, the thing is, if you actually make the time and find the time in the diary to make these things happen, then straight away, as other things start to pull you left and right, you put that priority piece on your own health and fitness. Make sure that you also look after yourself first. Because let's face it, if you don't look after yourself, then the likelihood of being able to do all those lovely things for your clients or actually enjoy the time with your family becomes a lot less, because health is wealth, guys, and it has to be one of the biggest things that you start to prioritize in your life. So that's what we'll look at here. We really look at how we can start building that kind of health journey and giving you that space and time, at least for 20 minutes, half an hour, where you can quickly be able to get access to some exercise that's going to be able to help you. And we're not talking about doing things where you're going to be working out to sweat massively. We'll look at how we can utilize some of the muscle building kind of techniques to help be able to create that look that you want. It means that also you can go out and do things like having a nice brisk walk at lunchtime that will really kind of help and make you go forwards even more. Now, if you want to be part of this, you can actually join us in the exercises by joining us on the Facebook group. That is the SharpFit for virtual workout classes. Just go bob into that on the Facebook group or follow the link that's there, and it would be great to see you. You can join us in the Zoom. We can have a chat. We usually answer questions, etc. Anything that comes up, and we'll look forward to seeing you there. Now, today is Upper Body Thursday, and guess what? I forgot to put the little banner thing together. So it'll take me about 30 seconds to write that. As I'm doing that, being a man, I can't do two things at the same time. And here we are. Upper Body Thursday. It's like magic. I love this kind of things. And we're going to be popping us into our Zoom session now and see who we've got. And good morning, Mark.
Good morning.
How are you on this fine day?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good. I'm going into the dark to grab my weights. And I'm very good, thank you. Very good. Very much here.
It is especially dark at the moment. I was just saying a second ago, the sky at the moment looks amazing. It's pitch black because there's not much of a moon outside, with a million little white dots. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Really
impressive. I love watching it. I love watching the sun come up as well through the window.
Yeah, definitely. We usually get out with the dog at that point, so yeah, it works out really well. Cool. Okay, so how are we doing with the weights?
Yeah, all good. I'm right here.
Okay, in which case, let's get ourselves a nice little space. Let's get our heart rate up just a little bit, just to make sure our body knows that we're going to do something. So we're just going to jog on the spot. Again, just get that heart rate up. And then go into some star jumps, some jumping jacks. That's it. Back into just jogging on the spot. Those jumping jacks are a nice way of getting that snowball fluid flowing. Okay, we'll kick those out. Right, we're into upper body for today. We're going to work specifically on our arms. I'm going to be very specific. We're going to work on two muscle sets. We're going to work on our biceps and our triceps. So the biceps are the muscles that kind of attach up on top of your shoulder, down to around about your elbow, and you're going to allow your arm to be able to make that movement. It basically pulls in that direction. Your triceps do the opposite. They come from the top of your shoulder down to the part of the elbow, and they allow your arm to extend downwards. So you get that nice downward motion. So for these exercises, if you've got a couple of weights, that's great. If not, you've got some bottles, some cans, anything that you've got around that can give you a little bit of resistance will help. We're also going to use gravity, as always, as a great way of adding resistance with this. So we're going to start off with what are known as bicep curls. We're going to do alternating bicep curls. That means that we're going to use one moving first and then the other. Now, while we're doing this, we want both of our arms to move at the same time. So our one weight is going up, the other one wants to be going down. We're going to keep our arms pinned nicely to the side. And then what we should see is the only motion should be of our forearms as they're moving up and down. Try to maintain that full range of motion, so all the way up to the top, give it a squeeze, all the way down to the bottom. We're utilising those 3 parts of every movement. Okay, from there, we're going to do some hammer curls. So the difference being, rather than having our palms facing up, we're going to face our palms together. And this time, we're going to move both of the weights in unison. So again, arms pinned to the side, all the way up, squeeze, all the way back down. In that full range of motion, the only movement is coming from your forearms. Okay, all the way up and all the way back down. Okay, from there we're going to do a thing called a drag curl. So we're going to put our hands with our palms facing up again. This time, keeping our arms at the side. We're going to do this side on. We're going to push our elbows back, keeping the weights as close to the body as we can, and then bring them back down again. So as we're squeezing our biceps, bring the arms up, we're going to push the elbows back. So there's a slight kind of motion in the top of our arms as well. Okay. Right, so once we've completed those, we're going to now use the opposite muscle. We're going to go to use our triceps. So we're going to start off with some tricep overhead extensions. So we're going to bring our arms up, bring our elbows as close to our head as we can. We'll try and use as much of our triceps as we can, and then we're going to drive the weight up and then slowly bring them back down. As we bring them down, try and reach as far down your back as you can. So again, you drive them up, slowly bring them back down, as far down your back as you can. From there, we're going to go into some tricep kickbacks. So for this, we're going to go into that nice neutral spine bent over position, so keeping that back nice and straight. Our shoulder blades pin back. We're going to bring our arms to the side, pin them into place. We drive the arms backwards by compressing our triceps and slowly bring them back forwards. So drive them back, slowly bring them forwards. All the way back, slowly bring them forwards. And then finally, we're going to do some skull crushers. Again, we can utilise the dumbbells or light weights that we've got. You're going to lay on the ground with your elbows pointing to the ceiling. So try to keep your elbows and your arms at 90 degrees to the floor. And what we're going to do is we're going to drive the arms up, slowly bring them back down. Again, try not to crush the skull by moving them above your head. But again, try to keep that motion just purely in your forearms, all the way up, slowly back down. Okay, any questions?
No, not from me.
No, fantastic. In which case, let's make a start set number 1. We're going to do 10, 12, and 15. If you do have some heavier weights, then we'll move on to some heavier weights during the next 2 sets as well. And we'll start these in alternating bicep curls in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, into hammer strength curls. So palms facing each other. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and back bicep drag curls. So again, put the palms facing upwards. And remember to keep the weights coming as close to your body as you can by pushing your elbows backwards. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We move around onto the triceps now. So start with tricep overhead extensions. So they bring the weights above the head. Elbows as close to your head as you can. We're going to drive them up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there I'm going to go into tricep kickbacks. So again, it's a nice bent over to the position, a nice neutral spine, keeping that back nice and straight. And your elbows to the side. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and head into the ground. We'll do some skull crushes. Get elbows pointing to the ceiling. Palms facing up again. And really just try and concentrate on that nice squeeze as you get to the top. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pop the weights down, have a break, grab a drink. Okay. Wow. You know, you were saying yesterday, Mark, that you're not too keen on core exercises.
Yeah.
One of the ladies I'm working with at the moment, she hates arm day. Absolutely hates arm. Like, so there's always something everybody hates. And I think we've talked before about people that hate leg day because of things like, you know, they don't like that feeling. But it's amazing that actually if you get over that and just kind of do all of them, everything kind of comes back into place and you end up improving the whole of your body.
Yeah. Learn to kind of fall in love with that, certainly.
Yeah. Oh, if you're breaking up a little bit, I don't remember what's going on there. Is that my
end? Yeah. Sounds a little bit jumpy, yeah.
Sounds. Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
You might have to say that again for me, actually. I think I got the context of it.
I was just saying that, you know, you were saying about you didn't like core exercises yesterday.
Yeah.
I've got one of the ladies I'm training. She hates arm day.
Right.
So absolutely can't stand arm exercises, and then they've got the others that don't like leg days.
Okay.
And I was just saying, it's amazing. Sometimes people just, I don't know, they just seem to like one thing and not necessarily everything.
Yeah.
So if you persevere and you work through that, you end up improving the whole of your body. Because, do you remember there was a meme went past a while ago? I don't know if you would have seen it. And it was literally of a chap, and he had this amazing upper body, basically sorted out his shoulders, his chest looked great, his back looked amazing, and then he had these kind of skinny kind of legs because he kind of ignored leg day.
Right. Okay.
The look just completely looks unbalanced.
Yeah.
Actually, the lady I was saying about, she's done amazingly well. She's managed to drop 2 dress sizes now. On 2 of the places that she was really, really worried about was on her legs and on her arms. She'd really built up a lot of fat on her arms. And a lot of it's gone now. So she's absolutely over the moon. So,
Fantastic.
And that's the one that hates arm day.
Yeah.
Right, speaking of arm day, let's go with set number 2. So we're going to do 12 reps this time. If you'd like to increase your weight, you can do. I'm going to move to alternating bicep curls again. I'm going to do this side on. So again, keep both arms moving. As one comes up, the other one goes down. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we're going to go into hammer strength curls. So again, with the palms facing each other. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and into drag curls. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now I'm going to concentrate on our triceps. So I'm going to stay aside on this one. Just remember, try and keep those arms so they stretch nicely down your back, as far down your back as you can. You don't use that to stretch your biceps on the way back down, the eccentric part of the movement. We're going to start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, from there into that nice bent over position. So keep that back nice and straight. Keep your arms pinned into the side. Really squeeze your triceps as you drive your arms backwards and slowly bring them forwards. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so from there we're going to hit the ground, not literally, just nicely lay down, and going to skull crushers. Point your elbows to the ceiling, keep your arms 90 degrees to the floor, really squeeze these triceps to get the weights up. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, put the weights down, have a break, grab a drink. Cool.
I failed on bicep curls.
You failed the bicep curl?
No, not the bicep curls. Sorry, the drag curls.
Oh, cool. Is that because you went too heavy too quick, or literally just the actual movement?
Well, I upped the weight for this set, and just the movement. I got to 5, and then I did the last 3, but I just gets me. Yeah.
Not a problem. At the end of the day, that's good, because if you can't do any more, that means you've used as much of that muscle as you can.
Yeah.
It's one of those things I just remember. Well, you know this, really. It's your body kind of gives up about 80%. You've still got a good 20% left there because, your mind gives up 80%. Your body's still got another 20% to go because it kind of keeps that in reserve. So see on this one, if we can push that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Right. So we're going.
Can I just ask one quick question before we start?
Yeah.
On skull crushers, my hand position, is it facing up like this, or is it facing to the side?
Yes, it's facing up and away from you.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
So if you imagine you're laid on the ground, this is 90 degrees to the ground, and what you're doing is you're driving it up and then bringing it back down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got you.
Yeah. Naturally, I'll show you this. It's quite interesting. Naturally, your wrists, when you do this, it's good doing it with a set of dumbbells because you can have a slight slant on your wrists because if you hold your hands straight, your hands won't be straight like that. If you do that, your elbows flare out. So you'll naturally have it slightly at an angle. So, for example, on like this, your arms will be slightly at an angle like that. I'm slightly exaggerating. Because that's where your wrist position will be better off than trying to have it straight and your arms flared. And if you end up in the gym and you're doing skull crushers, if you can get hold of one of the easy bars, this is a small home version of one, a 1-inch bar version, then because your hands are automatically at that position, it's going to be more natural than trying to use a straight bar for doing that. So just a little bit of a tip. That comes a lot from my canoeing days, actually, because when you do lots of paddling, and you've got your hands on a flat canoe paddle, you can find over time your wrists start to hurt. So they do what's known as cranked paddles, which is exactly the same principle.
Okay, yeah, I have that. Yeah.
There you go. Learn something new every day. Right. So let's make a start on our last and final set. So we're going to do 15 reps this time. Again, if you want to use the heavier weights, go ahead do so. If you do fail before 15, that's not an issue. 15 is it's a number that we're just utilizing, but it's the feeling in your muscles that you're looking for. It's always that feeling. We're always building that mind-muscle connection. And that's the bit that's most important. So we're looking to go as many as you possibly can. And if you don't get to 15, that's fine. Right, and we're going to start off with alternating bicep curls in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and from there into hammer strength curls, so palms facing. Again, really squeeze it when it gets to the top and slowly lower it back down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then some bicep drag curls. So again, bring them up our body, try and keep them as close to our body as we can. We're going to feel the blood's going to start to fill up in our muscles, so that's perfectly okay. We're going to try and get as many done as we can, up to 15. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and into tricep overhead extensions. Okay, we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then into our tricep kickbacks. A nice bent over position, straight back. Really feel those triceps, really connect with them, feel them compress, and then feel them slowly extend as you bring the weights forward. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and our final exercise of this session, back onto the floor for skull crushers. So elbows point to the ceiling. We'll make a start of these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So, and that's it. Grab yourself a drink. That's the end of another upper body session. So how was that?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, failed again on the drag curls, but it's all part of it. Yeah,
it is, certainly is. That's exactly where I want to be.
Right.
Well, as always, have an absolutely super day ahead. Anything special happening?
It's coaching all day.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
It's always nice to make a difference in somebody else's life. So, yeah, I know.
It's a good day.
I know how you feel. Cool. Well, having a super day with your coaching. And, yeah, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for Lower Body Friday.
Will do. Thanks, Martin.
Bye for now.
Okay, bye.
And yeah, we'll see you guys also tomorrow for Lower Body Friday. Have an absolutely super day ahead. Make sure everything that you need to get done gets done. And yeah, just looking forward to seeing a happier, healthier you as you become even more higher achieving. As I said before, if you'd like to join us on the show, then join us on the Sharp Fit Virtual Workout Classes Facebook group. You'll be able to find that straight away. And you'll be able to join us with the link, etc., to the Zoom and be able to be part of the conversation and be part of the exercise with us as well. Have an absolutely amazing day ahead, guys. Bye for now.